It's the second day of winter, and I'm back again. I'm not even going to talk to Potpourri because it's winter. What happens in winter? Nothing. It's Tuesday. We're going to go outside. It's another day. We got a whole bunch of animal people helping us today, so things should go even faster than ever. I'm going to wait for those guys to all go inside of the... They're all going to go in the barn? Look how fast these ones are going. They're going to go in the barn, and then... I don't even get honey in the winter? Oh, yes I do. I would try to give this to you, but you're just gonna make me throw it on the ground. I have to... I did it! I gave you a honey. No matter how difficult you made it for me. Now the red one still hasn't chef. You'd think he'd be the best, but he just now managed to make it into the barn. So we're gonna go into the barn on our own and start animalizing it ourselves. Okay, so as long as I don't accidentally pull out a deadly farming apparatus, I think we'll be doing pretty good. Now I can't graze my cows at all in winter, which was something I just started experimenting with. I do have an alternate plan for next spring, but I'm not sure how well I can realize that situation right now, because we are in the dead of winter. Or I guess, would you call it the dying of fall? I don't know. But we could, in fact... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I had a train of thought, and then it left. And I don't think it's ever coming back. Okay, I'm gonna process all of these. I'm thinking about a new fence layout that would make it easier for me to put the animals outside and put them back inside. Now, the true answer would be the game letting you put fences all the way up against the barn and not just in the field, like anywhere on your farm. Like if I could put a fence post in the grass, then I could just make a fence around the barn. But this one doesn't let you do that, so I am stuck in a bound by the rules of said game. Look how fast. Okay, so Chef is he's like a hardened veteran of my farm, and he's aimlessly moving so fast. And then you got Timid here, who's just aimlessly moving so slow. This cow still looks pretty small, so this must be the last new cow that I got right here. No, Virtual Heart, you're like one of the OG cows. How could I think you're small? You've been around forever, cow. Okay, I guess let's just turn this into milk, into cheese, and see what happens. Get out of the way. I'm just kind of hanging out in here. Okay, I got cheese. You know what? I have decided that they're too slow too. I'm just gonna help out. Actually, how much cow magic do I have? I have enough food for 10 days. Great. All of my cows are gonna starve before spring, because I'm not allowed to show my face at Barley's Ranch after the incident with the horse and Friends Mineral Town remake, or whatever it's called. Re-Harvest Moon Story of Seasons Memories. They've got this now. There's no way. I want to watch them all leave after they're satisfied with their failure to feed the animals. That's it, Timid. Oh no. I failed. Okay, they all should be heading outside now. It's only 7 a.m. and I feel like I've been with you for so long today, because I've been trapped in this icy prison. But I'm not gonna let winter defeat me, not this year. Not this time. Almost every time I ever quit playing a Harvest Moon game or a Story of Seasons game is in winter. That's how much I get the wintry blues. I'm gonna put the dog inside the... Wait, where's the ball? Dog's got responsibilities here on the farm. I don't know where the ball is. It's probably somewhere really obvious. I found it. Get the ball. Your training doesn't stop just because the sky is frozen now. I'm gonna put my shoe prints that are supposed to be in the snow on top of your image. Okay. Although I do like the aesthetic of winter, don't get me wrong. I love the music. I love the aesthetic. Not a fan of the activities that aren't really present here. I could fish. Fishing's pretty good. I think a good compromise would be to... What? Why is there no... I fed the chickens yesterday, right? I thought I did. Did I not feed the chickens? Did I just get all the eggs and go to sleep? I bet I did. I didn't read the comments for the last episode yet. Because the last episode... I'm going to mess up the timeline. I gotta stop. I'm going to get the time police called on me if I don't stop time talking. Because I recorded this in 2027, you know, after the Robots game, but they don't know about that. I had to send it back so people could watch it. Send all my videos back in time, 7 years, or 6 years, I don't know, things imprecise. There we go. I guess I just don't get anything for the chickens today. So, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. This might be a record, because today, how much money do I have? 283. I can't harvest anything. It is Monday, but no, all the harvest sprites are technically working, except for the ones that aren't. I could ask the harvest sprites to harvest, but I need the corn for nefarious purposes. I have to make my own chicken food so that I can make the poultry farm go out of business, so that Rick can... I don't know, because it is Potpourri's family, and I'm married to Potpourri, so maybe I shouldn't do that. So maybe I should buy birdseed? I don't know. They'll be fine. They know what they're doing. We're just going to turn all this into chicken corn. Now, I was going to end the episode right now, because I was like, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end the episode at like 8 in the morning, and it's going to be great. Everyone's going to love it. But now I just realized I can go get some harvester buddies to help me harvest. And I'm about that life. So we're just going to head down there. I want to buy some flour, because someone's got to not be working right now. 2 of them, correct? Yeah? Yeah, we got 2. Hoggy doesn't love me. Hoggy's the only one not working. Hoggy's going to be working soon, though. With all his affection that he doesn't have. I don't know. But don't make me do it. Don't make me do the thing where I have to get all the flour, because that is a pain. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Zach, you can't do that. I don't know what he's doing. I don't trust him. We got to plant something else inside of there. Now, I could just make it all corn and just have unlimited chicken food, but chicken food is only worth like 10 each, so turning a corn into chicken food, I think, is actually a waste of money. If a corn sells for 80 or something, but if a corn sells for more than 100 and you get 10 corn for 1 corn, I guess corn regrows, but you might as well just sell the corn and then buy chicken feed of the equivalent amount. I could be buying the things while I talk about this nonsense. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much corn is worth. But if you think about it, if a corn's worth 120, for instance, and I sell it, I actually can get 12 chicken feed instead of 10. So it'd be better just to wait a day. It's an investment just to sell the corn. They did address this in Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, because I believe you get 20 per corn. So it's actually a big... It actually saves you a lot of money making your own chicken feed. But I don't think that's the case in this one. I think it's actually a loss. I actually don't know how much corn is worth, though. Maybe it's only 80, but is it really worth it to save 20G when you could just make 20G instead? I don't know. I also think that gift giving doesn't do anything unless it's somebody's birthday, so I'm not going to wrap them. And I think it only counts the first time anyway. And look at this, I managed to talk all the way through a flower thing. I was like, how am I gonna do that? I don't think I could anymore. I was like, I gotta stare like a zombie at the screen for 5 minutes and then cut it out. I need my zone out time. I see Karen at the post office there. Send in a letter, but nobody sends letters back. Because if I... Wait, maybe they do send letters. I don't know. Don't look at me. Oh! Every time. I don't know how many times I've done that in this series, just throwing things on the floor. Okay, Hoggy. Time for your flowery medicine. Yep, get over it. I guess I could ask you to work now and then butter you up. I need you to harvest my crops. You need to be the best harvester ever. I want you to practice all winter long. And I gotta make sure everything's growing at different times so I can always have someone working. Okay, you'll be there, you'll probably be here. I don't need your inconsistency, Hoggy. I need you to be top tier, know everything that you can know. You want to know why I didn't cut out the flower gathering? Because I didn't want to edit that out. Wait, let's check on the menu. I think I've gone insane. Okay, so Hoggy's at 5 hearts. I could just make a whole bunch of trips and make Hoggy actually like me, but that's a lot of effort. That's like a million trips. If I do that, then I definitely gotta cut it out. But you know what? I should do it again, but I don't wanna. Fine, I'll do it again. But only because I was bullied. Ooh, look what you made me do. I had to give flour to Hoggy again. A whole nother inventory for this boy, who probably eats more than all the other ones because his name's Hoggy. Or he just doesn't share the blankets. Maybe Hoggy takes all the blankets at night and sleeps under all of them at once, because he has to hog them. Whenever I think of hogging, I just immediately think of hogging blankets. But maybe that's not what he does. They are all in separate beds in a semicircle. Luckily, there isn't 8, because then the circle would be messed up. Or would it be better? My house is 100% done. I don't know what 0p means. I think that book underneath my house just says OP for like my skills in the game in general. So Hoggy is now at 6 hearts. But everyone's like, just get it all. This isn't real. I'm just making people up at this point. No one's telling me to do it. I'm just trying to make excuses so I can be sassy for entertainment purposes. So we got Hoggy up to 6 hearts. You know, I think that's pretty good. Pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. Why am I going back in there? Oh no, I was supposed to be back on the farm and I'm back here throwing more flour into this man. This is all I know anymore, is just giving this one person flour over and over again. I wish I could say it'd be easy to keep their friendship up, but I'm just no good at this whole maintaining friendships thing. I'm good at just making a lot of friends and then losing them just as quickly. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Seriously, Hoggy. You gotta stop this. You don't got enough cabinet space. You got that one cabinet, and it looks like it's full of flour already. Okay, so we check the menu here. Hoggy is now at a solid 7 hearts. You know, he's one of my favorites. He's one of my homies at this point, you know? The only one that's even better than him at this point has stayed. Oh, here I am again. I'm trying to get away. I'm just trying to go home. But I'm in like Groundhog Day or Groundhog situation, where whenever I leave a situation, I find myself back in the same situation again, maybe in a slightly better place. I want Hoggy to be more optimistic. I want him to say, like, since we're such best friends and you gave me so much flour, I can't refuse your question, because if someone came up to me and gave me like $1,000 in flour, I'd say all this flour is gonna go bad and you have cursed me. Because then I have to put it all in the garbage. I'd probably put it out in the lawn or something to try to find something to do with it, and I'll have bread growing everywhere. But now, Hoggy's at 8 hearts. And then, you know what they say, once you get to 8, that you might as well go the whole 9 yards and get Hoggy up to 9 hearts. Now luckily this does have to end, because I think the grocery store closes at 6 p.m. Which means I can't get there in time, because this isn't... I'm going to make another Friends of Mineral Town reference because I'm on fire today. Friends, Mineral Town has a teleport stone, but this one does not, which means I cannot teleport directly to the store, which means my time of shopping is over, even though it's in Jeff's best interest to keep the store open 24/7, so that I could keep buying flour to bribe magical creatures behind a church. All my chickens are mad at me, like pretty mad at me. Look at this. They're all down to 9 hearts. Nokia is the most mad at me. I'm sorry, Nokia. I thought you were getting fed all this time. Maybe they weren't. All these grandiose people, some of which I haven't seen in a very long time. Alright, so I didn't finish what I was doing. Mr. Hoggy here is at 9 hearts. He's not at 10, mind you, but it is possible. Shouldn't there be music playing, or does it actually stop at 5? I thought it stopped at 6. Shows what I know. So we're going to go home now, because I don't think the store is open at 6, and I think the harvest sprites are going to lock the doors, because Hoggy does not want any more flour. Let's check the sign and see when it closes. It closes at 5, so yeah, there was no way. But it's closed tomorrow too, so you don't have to worry about me doing the same thing tomorrow. Now, because I said I was lazy and didn't want to edit, I in turn made an episode that I have to edit more than usual. See how that goes? It's called Gamer's Guilt. So now I have to do more work to make up for my non-desire to do work in the first place. Or something. I think we're pretty good. My chickens are mad, but they will grow to love me once again. Maybe. Maybe I'll have a child soon. Who knows? It's up to Potpourri at this point. I said whenever is fine, and she said, but I didn't feel good. And I was like, okay, then just wait till you feel better. Anywho, good night, everyone, and I'll see you in the morning.